Um, this first one's a little tricky to demo, but just because it's kind of behind the scenes. But we tried rolling out the new multi-measure work like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and we got some initial reports of charts that were breaking. And what was interesting was we realized that customers had charts that were configured to say like take all these measures and stack them, and the new pipeline respects that. The old pipeline would look at that and just say, I don't know what to do here, so I'm just going to make everything overlaid, which just means like one on top of the other unstacked. Um, and so basically, what we came up with to re-enable the rollout of this feature is add versioning into the charts. So everything that's version 0, which is before the multi-measure work had rolled out, will now take a chart that says I have multiple measures and multiple mark types on it, and it's set as stacked, but the old pipeline used to treat that as unstacked. So we like pre-process the config to be unstacked. So that's exactly what's happening up here. This chart under the hood is stored as stacked, but we detect it as a version 0. And so in real time, we rewrite it, and now it's unstacked. And then if the demo gods are with me, and I go in here, and I like change this to be, whoops, that's not it. Change this to be like stacked. Everything's stacked. Transparently, it gets upgraded to version 1. And if I go back to the dashboard, it's now stacked correctly. And, stays interactive and all the other goodness. Okay, second demo. I've said for a while that the last step in this Viz refactor work is getting multiple axis, multiple measures to work. And the hardest bit of that is dealing with bar charts in all their various iterations. And so a common ask is to have one bar, like one axis have a particular kind of stacking, and then the other axis to be something else, whether it's unstacked or stacked. So quick early preview of this. It's not ready for prime time yet, but hopefully in the next week it will be. Um, so right now we have two axes, two measures on each axis. Whole thing is set to grouped, so side by side. If I pick one axis and I tell it to be stacked, it groups, or it stacks rather, those two measures. I can obviously do the same thing up here. I can set one to group. I can do wild things like set one to percentage and it correctly adjusts the percentages. And I'm going to risk everything. In theory, all of this stuff continues to work too. Yep. Boom. So there we go. That's my demo. That's what you've all been waiting for months.